I'm a strong believer that self-discovery, self-empowerment is not just a concept, it is actually a way of life. That is why I'm starting this series of self-discovery and self-empowerment on Times of Refreshing. During our discussions on this series, we're going to be inspiring, motivating you to be able to unleash your potentials, use it to the best of your ability, because God has really put a lot in you. And at the end of the day, you would be able to discover so many things about yourself that you did not know before. So many God-given abilities and potentials, so many hidden potentials, and be able to use it to bring out the best life in yourself. So I want to encourage you, don't just watch this particular series by yourself. Make sure you encourage others, invite others to watch along with you, and make sure that even while you watch it, listen very carefully, take away tips from it, and use it to make everything about yourself better. And so on that note, I want to welcome you back to Times of Refreshing. I'm your host, Toya Conley. Hope you're doing great and I hope you're keeping safe. I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you that watched our last broadcast. Thank you for liking, sharing. Thank you for your comment. I also want to give a big shout out to Ellie of Ellie's Kitchen for your last comment on one of my old broadcasts. It's called Pastor's Wife's Dress Code. If you have not watched that particular channel, please go ahead. A lot of people are beginning to demand that we should show it again, and I'm going to repost it sometime soon. And honestly, this broadcast is not just for a particular set of people. It's for every single person. Everyone that watches our channel, everyone that subscribes to our channel, this broadcast is for you. Because until you achieve self-empowerment, you might not be able to make it to what you want to be in life. And God has actually put so much talent, so much potentials in us, and some of them are just laying dormant there. But once we go on this journey together to self-discovery and self-empowerment, you find out that your gift, your potentials, your abilities, your everything that you have in you, you'll be able to use it to achieve the best version of yourself. Like I said, we want to look at the benefit of self-discovery and self-empowerment so that you would want to stay put and watch every aspect of this broadcast. One of the benefits of self-empowerment is that it helps you to build self-confidence. It allows you to break away from insecurity and self-doubt and begin to step into your true worth and capabilities. I've also talked so much about mindset. One of the best things about self-empowerment is that self-empowerment helps you to achieve mindset shift. That is, you begin to believe more in yourself. That is, you begin to see things differently. Some of those things that your mind has told, that you've told yourself that you cannot achieve, self-empowerment has a way of helping you reprogram your mind, reshift your opinions, and begin to see yourself actually the way God sees you. It helps you to shift your mind from impossibility to possibility. It helps you to shift your mind from negativity to positivity. And when you have these qualities, this ability in you, you are becoming self-empowered. And when you're self-empowered, you're going on ahead to become who you're supposed to be and who actually God wants you to be. As we begin to look at techniques that would help us refrain from negative thoughts and begin to shift our attention to the mind of abundance and possibility, you find out that you'll be able to have a mindset shift. And this is one of the greatest advantages of self-empowerment. Another great advantage of self-empowerment is goal achievement. Several times we all set out to achieve a particular goal, but before we know it, people are falling off the path. People started out by setting goals this year, but because they do not believe enough in themselves, because they doubt their abilities to be able to achieve those goals, before you know it, those goals actually die at the teaching stage. When you begin to learn how to discover the talent, the abilities in you, and ways to put them to use, you find out that goals achievement is not going to be difficult for you any longer. So just as we said, a lot of people's goals are not achieved just because they do not believe in themselves or they give up easily. One of the benefits of self-empowerment is building resilience. When you self-discover and know that there's so much that God has deposited in you, there's so much you can do, then you begin to build resilience. You build up strategies to be able to deal with situations that looks very daunting. You would be able to build patience so that even though it looks as if it's not going to work the way things are, you will still be able to stay put and be able to see it to the end. That means you will not give up easily on those goals, on everything you want to do. Once you begin to attain to self-empowerment, this is such a big factor in achieving everything you want to achieve in life. So today we've just talked about 4 of these benefits of self-discovery and self-empowerment. I can assure you next week we'll talk about 4 more, and then we'll go to how we can achieve self-empowerment. And I know that a lot of us, some of us watching might be pastors' wives. I just want to say this. There's nothing wrong in you empowering yourself also as a pastor's wife. As a matter of fact, the days we live in, everybody needs to empower themselves because God has given us a lot of potentials. God has given us a lot of gifts, and God wants us to use it to bring glory to his name. So once again, make sure you watch, make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you apply this to yourself. I'm your host once again, Tonya Kali. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.